If you're a parent, you want your kids to look good in front of others that you taught them right. And if you're like a famous person, whether you have your kids in the spotlight or you keep them grounded away from the spotlight, unless if your kids start like a social media account or they manage to or do something that end up getting themselves famous for whether the good or a bad reason, which that can or cannot be under your control. However, if your name is last name is Kardashian, you're always on the spotlight because of keeping up with the Kardashians, run by Mama Kris Jenner. And with Kim, Chloe, Courtney, Kylie, and Kendall being part of it all and just about dragging their exes or current boyfriends or husbands into it. And the recent one, the situation is if you've heard of it, Kim Kardashian used to be married to hip hop artist Kanye West, and they have four kids. They have Northwest, Chicago, the two daughters, and then Saint and Psalm, the two sons. The kid live with all of them live with the mother, unfortunately, but they don't also see Kanye too. But regarding after the two of them have got married and then divorced, and Kanye's passed away, he hasn't been the same. And also Kanye West was known for some couple things, wearing, hanging out with Candace Owens, wearing White Lives Matter shirts, and then there's some ill behavior he threw at Pete Davidson when Pete Davidson was dating Kim Kardashian. And although Kanye West preferred to that his kids stay away from social media until a certain age, Kim Kardashian, she thought differently in that she was like, oh, let the kids go on social media at a young age. And that's why you see Northwest doing some bad things and inappropriate behavior, and also Chicago also doing some bad behavior, and then the most recent one is the older son, Saint West. He was out with his mom and and he was also with some friends he knows in person, and his and Kim Kardashian was there because, of course, his mom. She has to supervise them because parent thing. Then after a basketball game, although the kid is a 7-year old, and since Kim Kardashian is a social media influencer, and even did deal with even like some clothing lines, Skims. He was hanging out, and paparazzi was bothering him, and because of course the Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, keeping up with the Kardashians, a whole bunch of stuff, and the kid apparently Kanye and Kim didn't teach their kids properly, and Saint West did a certain thing that if a regular kid did this in public to two people, if you stuck up the middle finger, the parents will be punishing him. And Saint West stuck up the middle finger, and Kim Kardashian, she was laughing, talking about it. And of course, we know how Kanye West had to deal with the paparazzi, and whether like someone is famous or not, it just shows like, is this how kids behave these days? It's that kind of concern. The fact that this kid also is also famous off TikTok, not because he has an account, which of course he's not allowed to have an account until he's 13. But this is off TMZ, and people are hurt about it. Of course, his mom's going to be talking about it. Of course, his dad, well, now, Daddy Kanye West, is partially to blame for how he also deals with it, even though he's an adult. But and there are like tactics to avoid paparazzi. Where there's like famous people who they would walk fast, and then when trying to outwalk the paparazzi, or they would like Taylor Swift walks backwards, or Daniel Radcliffe, he someone gave him a gift, a present, which happens to be like a jacket that reflects light, so it's like an invisibility code. So a photographer does flash photography, the light goes back into the camera, so you can't see him. Or if you're being followed, like Zac Efron, he would pull in a parking lot at the Warner Brothers, the Universal, Disney, and then go stay in there for, and then go out the other entrance, or like Kristen Stewart, walk walk this way, and the cameras are following you, and then do a sharp turn, and the people like don't bump into this obstacle. Though it was basically the cameras that they've just messed up because you just bumped into this obstacle. So you can't get a proper photo of me, or and then you have to go to the back to your studio and then or trying to get a new photo of where I am next time. And there's seriously that kid that deserves to go to like private school, or if he's going to be in the picture. And also learn some manners because even when like if there are famous people out there who would not like their kid acting just like that, sticking out the middle finger or cursing at people. And Kim Kardashian's laughing about it, and we haven't heard Kanye West saying anything about it. Just keep your kid grounded like Eminem does, or like Chris Rock does. And if your kid does something that bad, whether it's in public or in front of a group of people or at school, or and you hear about it, you're gonna have to punish them. And that's how kids learn not to act this way. Hopefully, we don't hear about what Psalm West does. Because we've heard already some bad things about North and Chicago, and now Saint